following songs is the second set that I have presented here from a book that was published in 1834 titled The Forget-Me-Not Songster, containing a choice collection of old ballad songs as sung by grandmothers, embellished with numerous engravings, published by Eli Hollidge, Buffalo, New York. And the first song is simply titled Handsome Harry. Come all you loyal-hearted lovers, come and listen unto me, and to you I will discover a most doleful perjury. 'Tis of a sailor who much delighted pretty maidens to betray. When he had gained their love, he slighted, and to some other took his way. Handsome Harry he was called, in Southampton did he dwell. To the Betsy ship most famous he belonged, 'tis known full well. Ruth hearing it did fall a-weeping, and cried out in bitter woe, "Oh, is this your promise keeping, a fair maid to run so? No, alas, my griefs are doubled, how revenged shall I be?" Harry, fearing further trouble, quickly went unto the sea. Sailing on the ocean parted, to some silent wood I'll go. Like a lady broken-hearted, I will seek my overthrow. So wretchedly with her own garter, she hung herself upon a tree, and within a few days after, two men hunting did her see. They were amazed, and on her gazed, while the dogs did howl and roar. At the sight they were much surprised, ravenous birds her flesh had tore. They then took her down in pity, wondering what the cause might be, and they found a note about her, 'twas lot no man to bury me, but above ground let me perish, that all maids may warned be of false young men to have a care, lest they be ruined like me. They will come with false pretenses, swearing they love none but you, all the while they are false-hearted, seeking whom they might undo. When you've gained your virgin treasure, you are strumpets and infidels. You may repent it in your leisure, or like me, go hang yourselves. This same Harry, as he was sailing on the coast so bleak by night, when strange dreams and ghouls appearing, did his troubled soul affright. This same Harry, as he was steering, at a distance a boat he spied, and in it sat a lady weeping, and two men in black beside. When the boat drew nigh unto him, this vile wretch grew much afraid, and when he saw her face, he knew her to be Ruth, whom he betrayed. Then he ran down in the cabin, when he heard a loud voice say, "Young man, now prepare for dying, and with me you will go away." Then he spoke unto the captain, saying, "Pray, sir, stand my friend, for there is a spirit coming that will bring me to my end." And these words did much surprise the captain. When on deck he quickly hied, and there he saw a boat a-sailing close along by the ship's side. And then she spoke unto the captain, "Send me Harry, here your man, for the torments I am racked in, being ruined here I am." "Grim ghost," the captain cried, "why do you ask this man of me? For I know not what's become of him, unless he's drowned in the sea. Oh, your ship I know he's in it, and if that you do keep, I will rise a storm this minute, and will sink you in the deep." Oh, these words did soundly, severely, which did pierce the captain's heart, to think in what a doleful manner he and Harry now must part. Then he shook him by the shoulder, and plunged him into the main, into the midst of the foaming sea, where he never rose again. Nancy Dawson. Of all the girls in our town, the black, the fair, the red, and the brown, who dance and prance it up and down, there's none like Nancy Dawson. Her easy mane, her shape so neat, she foots, she trips, she looks so sweet, her every motion is complete. I die for Nancy Dawson. See how she comes to give surprise, with joy and pleasure in her eyes. To give delight she always tries, so means my Nancy Dawson. Was there no task to obstruct the way, no shutter droll, nor host so gay? A bet of 50 pounds I'll lay that I gained Nancy Dawson. The banks of Shykill. On the banks of Shykill, so pleasant and gay, there blessed with my true love I spent the short day. Where the sun shed his rays through the mulberry trees, and the streams formed a mirror for my true love and me. On a spot of clover we sat ourselves down, not envying the greatest of the monarchs that's crowned. My name in the sand with his finger he drew, and he swore by the stream he would ever prove true. To which I beheld the gay pride of the fair. I gazed on his face while he played with my hair. He need not have told me his love with a sigh, for the Shykill secures my dear fellow to me. Oft times he told me the stories of love. He would sing me a song my affections to move. My lips were solicited, my hand gently pressed on the banks of the Shykill, where Jessie was blessed. Whenever we leave this enchanting retreat, with blushes she says, when next shall we meet? Next Sunday, he says, if the weather proves clear, on the banks of Shykill, I'll meet you, my dear. Now all these innocent pleasures are o'er, the murmuring river can please me no more, since the banks of the Shykill have lost all their charms, and the soldiers have torn my dear boy from my arms. But should I ever clasp him again to my heart, no more shall my true love and I ever part. No more shall the wars take my true love away, and the banks of the Shykill shall be again so gay. The banks of Inverary. Early one summer's morning, along as I did pass, on the banks of Inverary, I met a handsome lass. Her hair hung o'er her shoulders, and her eyes like stars did shine. On the banks of Inverary, I wish her heart was mine. I did embrace the fair one as fast as e'er I could. Her hair hung o'er her shoulders broad, just like threads of gold. Her hair hung over her shoulders broad, and her eyes like drops of dew. On the banks of Inverary, I'll walk along with you. She said, young man, leave off, and don't embrace me so, for after kissing there comes wooing woe, and if my poor heart should be ensnared and beguiled be, on the banks of Inverary I'll walk alone, said she. Young man, you think I know you not, but your thoughts are vain. You're come of a noble race, but of a graceless train. I know your occupation, of good it cannot be, on the banks of Inverary to delude a maid like me. I said, my handsome fair maid, the truth to you I tell, on the banks of Inverary 12 maids I have beguiled, and now I'll give in this night my charming one, said he, on the banks of Inverary I'm glad to meet with thee. And he put his hand upon his mouth, and blew both loud and shrill, and 36 armed men came at their master's will. And he said, I used to flatter maids, but now I must not be. On the banks of Inverary I found a wife for me. I'll put this handsome fair maid on horseback very high, and to the parson we will go, and that immediately. And now we will sing songs of love until the day we die, on the banks of Inverary, and never more will I sigh. 10 o'clock. 'Twas 10 o'clock one moonlit night I ever shall remember, when every star shone twinkling bright. One frosty dark December, when the window tap, 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 I heard a certain well-known rap, and with it to these words most clear, remember 10 o'clock, my dear, remember, love, remember. My mother dozed before the fire, my dad his pipe was smoking. I dare not for the wind retire, and was that not provoking? At length the old folks fell asleep, and I then my promise went to keep, when for his absence to denote, he on the window shutter wrote, remember 10 o'clock, my dear, remember 10 o'clock. And did I need to hint so sweet? Ah, no, and mark the warning, which said that at church we were to meet at 10 o'clock next morning. And there we met, no more to part, entwined together hand in heart. And since that day, in wedlock joined, the window shuttered brings to mind, remember, love, remember. Enterprise and the Boxer. Again Columbia's stripes unfurled have testified before the world how brave are those that wear 'em. The foe has now been taught again. His streamers cannot shade the main, while Yankees live to share 'em. Huzza once more for Yankee Skill. The brave are ever generous still, but teach the foe submission. Now twice, 3 times his flag we've gained, and much more can be obtained upon the same condition. The gallant Enterprise, her name, a vessel erst of little fame, had sailed and sought the foe, sirs. 'Twas hers the glory and the gain to meet the Boxer on the main and bring her home in tow, sirs. Huzza once more for Yankee Skill. Fierce lightnings gleam and thunders roar, while round and grape in torrents pour, and echo through the skies, sir. When minutes 45 had flown, behold the Briton's colours down. She's yielded up a prize, sirs. Huzza once more for Yankee Skill. The victory gained, we count the cost. Who mourn indeed a hero lost, who know befell, we know, sir. But Burroughs, we with Lawrence find, hath left a living name behind, much honoured by the foe, sirs. Huzza once more for Yankee Skill. And while we notice deeds of fame in which the gallant honours claim, and heroes of our story, the name of Blythe a meed demands, whose tomb is decked by Frenchmen's hands, who well deserve the glory. Huzza once more for Yankee Skill. Then will we fill the sparkling glass and cause it cheerily round to pass, in social hours assembled, but Hull, Decanter, Bainbridge, Jones, Lawrence and Burroughs, Victory's sons, with gratitude remembered. Huzza once more Yankee Skill. Enterprise and the Boxer. Again Columbia's stripes unfurled have testified before the world how brave are those that wear 'em. The foe has now been taught again. His streamers cannot shade the main, while Yankees live to share 'em. Huzza once more for Yankee Skill. The brave are ever generous still, but teach the foe submission. Now twice, 3 times his flag we've gained, and much more can be obtained upon the same condition. The gallant Enterprise, her name, a vessel erst of little fame, had sailed and sought the foe, sirs. 'Twas hers the glory and the gain to meet the Boxer on the main and bring her home in tow, sirs. Huzza once more for Yankee Skill. Fierce lightnings gleam and thunders roar, while round and grape in torrents pour, and echo through the skies, sir. When minutes 45 had flown, behold the Briton's colours down. She's yielded up a prize, sirs. Huzza once more for Yankee Skill. The victory gained, we count the cost. Who mourn indeed a hero lost, who know befell, we know, sir. But Burroughs, we with Lawrence find, hath left a living name behind, much honoured by the foe, sirs. Huzza once more for Yankee Skill. And while we notice deeds of fame in which the gallant honours claim, and heroes of our story, the name of Blythe a meed demands, whose tomb is decked by Frenchmen's hands, who well deserve the glory. Huzza once more for Yankee Skill. Then will we fill the sparkling glass and cause it cheerily round to pass, in social hours assembled, but Hull, Decanter, Bainbridge, Jones, Lawrence and Burroughs, Victory's sons, with gratitude remembered. Huzza once more Yankee Skill.